Hey bro, well this is lesson number 2, not with a guitar. I didn't bring my guitar on this trip, so it won't be with the guitar, but it'll just be, 1 second, let me just turn off the TV. Okay, basically I'd like to discuss the idea of guitar playing plateaus. I'm sure you've been there when you've practiced something so incredibly hard for a long period of time, and you reach a stage where not only can you not push the exercise further, but also you tend to play it a lot worse than when you first started practicing. When I first started out, I did not have a guitar teacher. I learned everything by myself, and I always thought that I had to keep practicing harder. I've written numerous articles on my blog in relation to guitar playing plateaus. So when you reach a stage where you can't play the exercise anymore, the best thing to do is to leave it. Leave it for at least a good 1 or 2 weeks. What that does is that it allows your subconscious to kind of recalibrate itself, and it allows your subconscious, the actual exercise, to kind of drop into your subconscious mind. So we've got two centers of learning in our brain. We've got the conscious mind, and then we've got the subconscious. So the subconscious is much more deeper than your conscious mind. And so what happens is, when you're practicing, you're basically using your conscious mind. So you've got to let all that practice, all those movements, filter from the top, which is your conscious, all the way down to your subconscious. That only happens if you stop focusing on it, if you let it rest, if you focus on other things. If you keep thinking about the exercise, what it does is that it remains in your conscious, and your mind and your body never truly learn the exercise. So I'd like to encourage you, when you're practicing, if you reach a certain stage where you're not getting any improvement, that's a sign. That's your body telling you that you've over-practiced. It's a situation that guitarists call burnout, where you reach a plateau and you can't develop any further than that. So I'd like to encourage you, if you're practicing and you don't see any results in your playing, try something new. It's a natural human tendency. We are creatures of habit. It's a natural human tendency to keep doing what you're doing, but you've got to force yourself to do other things. I do that by playing covers. I forget about my practice and about my technical things by playing covers. Covers are really easy to play. Well, for me anyway. I can pick up a cover in 5 minutes and just shoot it off in 5 minutes, get it recorded, mixed down, and so forth. But they're really easy, and they're a great way to take your mind off what you really want to do on the guitar. A little secret, a little trick I'm letting you all in. Why did I tell you? So yeah, and also it's important, and when you're practicing, to put in the information correctly, because your body gives back exactly what you give it. So if you're playing with tension, if you've got your shoulders always tense, if you've got your fingers, you're pressing on the fretboard always tense, your body remembers that. Muscle memory, your mind remembers that. Always practice everything slowly, and don't press down too hard on the fretboard, just enough to get the sound. You repeat that all the time for everything, from playing rock chords to riffs to solos, phrasing, scales. Don't train your body to be relaxed. That is the key. So you practice over and over again, and then you let it rest. Do something, and then do something else. If you're playing triplets and you're practicing triplet licks for, say, a week, 2 weeks, and you just can't push it anymore, let that rest for 3 weeks. do something totally different, learn riffing or finger picking or something, and then come back after that. And then the trick is, after 3 weeks, to push it even further than when you left it. And then give it a break again for another 3 weeks or so, and then come back to it. That's how you get good with technical skill. See you later in POM.